All right, welcome. Will you all please rise and welcome the graduates of Basic Police Class 446. They are being led in today by Portland Highland Guard bagpiper Aaron Anderson. Please remain standing for the posting of the colors and our national anthem being sung by Deputy 7 Converse.
Color guard, forward, march. Left, right, left, right, left, right. March, time. March, left, right. Forward. March, left, right. Color guard in class. Center, face. Prepare colors. Post colors.
Right.
Color guard and uniform personnel. Present. Up.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Order. Color guard in class. Ready, face. Color guard, forward, march.
You may all be seated. Well, welcome again to the graduation ceremony for Basic Police Class 446. My name is Eamon O'Brien, and I served as the primary training coordinator for this class. On behalf of the department, DPSST staff, and members of the graduating class, we thank you very much for being with us today. It is now my pleasure to introduce our special guests and DPSST staff who will participate in today's program. We have Chief Damian Flowers of the Almsville Police Department and Rory O'Brien, DPSST Strength and Conditioning Instructor. Today marks the completion of 16 weeks of training for Basic Police Class 446. Although we are recognizing their accomplishments today, I would like to take a few moments to thank all of you in the audience. These 36 graduates have entered a career of sacrifice, and many sacrifices have already been made. It is very hard to be away from family and would have been difficult for all the recruits to keep focused had they not received the support that you have shown them. Thank you for all of your encouragement to the recruits over the last several months, and thank you again for being with us today. I want to thank the class for their hard work, dedication, and willingness to make adjustments on the fly, sometimes at a very short notice. This dedication to your training was noticed and often remarked upon by training staff. I received feedback from multiple instructors and coordinators that they always enjoyed working with this class because of the positive attitude displayed and the effort put into training. Our class was also full of leaders who consistently pushed and motivated their fellow students. With an idea borrowed from one of my fellow coordinators, Mike Johnson, I had our training squad leaders change each week throughout the academy so that every student in the class had an opportunity to take on a leadership role. When our class voted for the Victor G. ITEA Outstanding Student Award, which is awarded to one student in every class, 13 members of our class received nominations. As their training coordinator, this was a very proud moment for me to see that so many of our class members were viewed as leaders by their peers. This reflects well on the agencies represented in the class and speaks to the caliber of officers and deputies you are hiring. Now, speaking of those who exemplify leadership, it is now my pleasure to introduce our guest speaker, Almsville Police Chief Damian Flowers. Chief Flowers has worked locally close by the academy, just about 10 minutes down the road, for his whole law enforcement career. Chief Flowers began as a reserve officer for the Turner Police Department, also down the road, in 2001, where he served in that capacity for 5 years while continuing his full-time work in excavation. Chief Flowers entered law enforcement full-time in August 2006 as an officer with the Almsville Police Department, where he has worked to this day. He has served in the roles of field training officer, community resource officer, and an instructor for active threat response, TASER, and Milo, which is an interactive video scenario system we use. Chief Flowers was also a car seat technician, which is an important service provided by many police departments and sheriff's offices to keep their community's youngest members safe. Chief Flowers holds a degree in criminal justice and is one of the board members for the Oregon Association of Chiefs of Police. Please help me in welcoming Chief Damian Flowers.
Well, thank you. And thank you for this wonderful opportunity to speak here today. It is both a pleasure and a great honor. If you could, with me, take a moment to recognize this class with a short round of applause for their accomplishment in this milestone. Well, good morning, everyone. A warm welcome to all and a congratulations to the newest law enforcement officers. Today we celebrate not just these new law enforcement officers, but their culmination of hard work, dedication, and their commitment to serving their communities. First, I'd like to recognize everyone here in the audience today. You are all family, friends, loved ones, coworkers, and supervisors of the individuals on this stage. You've made sacrifices while each of these graduates attended this academy. Those sacrifices are admired, appreciated, and do not go unnoticed. So thank you for supporting them as they begin their careers in law enforcement. I'd also like to thank the staff here at DPSST for their commitment to providing a strong foundation for what I know will be successful careers in each and every one of these graduates. I would also like to express my gratitude to the law enforcement officers that are here today to show your support for these graduates. You are the examples that they look to as they continue their career in law enforcement. Now for the graduates. Thank you for continuing to pursue this great career of law enforcement. I have admired the career and the personnel that participate in it all my life. I have been in law enforcement myself for 24 years, and 19 years ago, I sat in one of these chairs right here that you're looking at on stage today as a part of BP446. That class was the last 10-week class before the Academy switched to the current 16-week program. So my hat is off to you for completing this extended training here at DPSST. 16 weeks is a long time to be away for training, but the education that you've received is crucial in laying the foundation needed to grow within your departments across the state. You have all dedicated yourselves to setting the example of how to live. You are now held to a higher standard. You are expected to make the right decision and to make it quickly. Your training beyond this academy will further solidify the many decisions that you'll have to make throughout your careers. This is a tough career. There will be many challenges ahead of you, but know this, right from the start, each and every one of you have already proven that you have what it takes to excel in law enforcement. You've gone through the lengthy application process, interviews, physical endurance testing, background checks, psychological evaluations, and medical exams. This all happened before you even set foot here at the Academy. You've already been tested, and you've demonstrated that you possess honesty, integrity, honor, trustworthiness, and most importantly, common sense. If you hadn't shown these qualities, you wouldn't be here today. The challenges ahead will test these qualities. Your decisions will make and determine whether you maintain them or you lose them. As I've mentioned, this is a tough profession. You'll be involved in significant cases and investigations that the public will just never experience. Law enforcement officers are exposed to an average of 400 to 600 traumatic events over the courses of their careers, while the general public only experience about 3 or 4 in their entire lives. Many of these events are truly ugly, and they can take a toll on your physical and mental health. That's why it is crucial to take care of yourselves, lean on family, friends, coworkers, and support programs that are designed to help you succeed. Don't be afraid to ask for help. The time has passed for thinking, I can handle it, I don't need help. Seek that help. Talk to your significant others, those that can support you when you need it. Law enforcement is an incredibly rewarding career. As you go about your shifts, stop and recognize the impact that you're making. You helped that drug addict go one more day without using. You found a homeless person food and a warm place to stay. You've talked someone out of taking their own life. You kept someone alive with CPR until they get the medical attention that they need. There are countless other examples just like these. There will always be people out there who hate cops and aren't shy about voicing their opinions. Many keyboard warriors will be trash talking you on social media. Even with these loud voices, the general public, on the whole, supports and loves their law enforcement officers. You'll see it, they'll thank you, sometimes in ways you least expect. So remember, you were selected for these great qualities when you began your career. Don't let anyone take those qualities from you. Focus on doing the right thing at all times. And when you find yourself asking, should I do that? The answer is simple, just don't. Rely on who you are, the qualities that you've demonstrated, and use your training to guide you on your path. Continue to be the great example of how we should all live our lives. Again, thank you for this honor to speak here today, and congratulations to you, BP446. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Flowers. We here at DPSST recognize that we are not just training new recruits, but we are also training leaders. We know that once they put that uniform on, they are seen as leaders in their community, no matter when they started the career. Leadership is not just something we talk about, but something we try to prepare them for. Today, we're graduating a class of 36 officers and deputies from all over the state. These officers and deputies represent everything from some of the largest agencies to some of the smallest. But this group of individuals came together as a close-knit team and performed very well during their time that they were here. After spending the last several months with this group, I can tell you that they are indeed becoming leaders. I can also assure all of you that the future of law enforcement in our state is looking bright and their communities will be well protected. I want to thank a few key individuals for their hard work and dedication, and I ask that they stand to be recognized. I want to thank all the members of our color guard detail for their dedication to honoring our nation's colors. One of the changes at DPSST that happened a few years back is that we no longer do a daily flag ceremony as an academy each morning. However, each class posts the flags at the beginning of each day and retires them at the end on a volunteer basis. These recruits often met before or after class to post, retire, and fold our flags, as well as to rehearse for today's graduation. When your name is called, will the members of the color guard detail please stand and be recognized, and I ask that you hold your applause until all the names have been read. Officer Silas Anderson, Eugene Police Department. Officer Tyler Berg, Eugene Police Department. Deputy Michael Guggenmos, Lynn County Sheriff's Office. Officer Dennis Prasad, Gresham Police Department. Officer Bryce Shelton, Coos Bay Police Department. Officer Perry Washington, Eugene Police Department. Officer John Yu, Eugene Police Department. And our color guard leader, Deputy Oliver Persons, Lynn County Sheriff's Office. Thank you all very much for all of your hard work and a job well done. Now, it's also our custom to introduce students who have achieved individual honors during their 16 weeks here at the Academy. To the audience, as we present the next awards, feel free to come forward to take some photographs. We'll ensure that there's enough time to do this. I would like to invite Chief Flowers and Instructor O'Brien to stand and help present the individual awards. Now, be aware the class does not know who's receiving these awards. It's been kept a secret until now. So first, the Leo B. App Marksmanship Award is presented to a student who has displayed exemplary leadership and teamwork, as well as excellence in marksmanship, safety, and tactical proficiency. The Leo B. App Outstanding Shooter Award for Basic Police Class 446 is presented to Officer Tobin Riddle, Salem Police Department. Congratulations. The Health and Fitness Award is presented to the student in each class who most personifies the ideals of the physical fitness program. This student embraces training and strives to get better every day. The student earning this award has accepted the challenge from Physical Fitness Training Session 1 to Session 42 to work to their best of their abilities at all times. This student motivates their fellow students and inspires them to succeed. They not only meet minimum requirements, but excel. The recipient of this award has demonstrated a willingness to compete and train with passion, and they understand lifetime fitness is a priority in law enforcement. The Outstanding Health and Physical Fitness Award for Class 446 goes to Officer Daniel Bethurum, Salem Police Department. In each basic training class, an award is given for the best performance in defensive tactics as determined by the Academy staff and instructors. Based on professionalism, a can-do attitude, and a personal passion for commitment to training, the award for best performance in defensive tactics for Basic Police Class 446 goes to Officer Joshua Ebert, Salem Police Department. The Academic Achievement Award is presented to the student from each basic police class who has displayed outstanding scholastic achievement. There are 6 quizzes, a midterm, and a final exam totaling almost 300 questions. This is usually a very competitive award, and in this case, we ended up with a 3-way tie, which to my knowledge is a first for a basic police class. The top 3 students in the class answered the exact same number of questions correctly on all tests. With an overall average of 94.42% on all coursework, the Lee M. Brown Academic Achievement Award for BP446 is presented to Officer Daniel Bethurum, Salem Police Department, Deputy 7 Converse, Coos County Sheriff's Office, and Officer Sean Moran, Salem Police Department. Noticing a little bit of a pattern with a lot of these awards. Finally, the Victor G. Itea Outstanding Student Award is named in honor of the former distinguished governor of the state of Oregon. This prestigious award goes to the student in each basic class who is selected by peers and academy staff as the most outstanding student in the class. The student selected has displayed exceptional professionalism by demonstrating an exemplary attitude and outstanding achievement in leadership, academics, health and fitness, and survival skills. Further, this student is considered to embody the spirit and dedication of the class as a whole, representing the entire group, leading when needed, even if not asked, and representing the profession with a positive demeanor and outlook. The Department of Public Safety Standards and Training is proud to honor the recipient of the Victor G. Itea Outstanding Student Award for Basic Police Class 446 to Officer Jonathan Robertson, Bend Police Department. Congratulations again to all these individuals. Now it is my privilege to introduce the class spokesperson for Basic Police Class 446, Officer Emerson Boudreau, Burns Police Department.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of Basic Police Class 446, we would like to thank Chief Damian Flowers for speaking at our graduation today and would like to present him with this token of our appreciation. They hid my speech from me. All right, so good morning and welcome again to the graduation of BP446. It's been a long 16 weeks, 20 weeks, if you're including the breaks for pretty much everyone in this room, but we finally made it. As a class, our list of thank yous is endless. The first thank you goes to our families that stood beside us as we ventured into this career. It's been a long 20 weeks with most of that time being away from home. And looking forward towards the future, most of us will be on swings or on night shift, working 4 on, 4 off, working weekends, and so on. Not only have you felt our absence, so have we. The missed birthdays, holidays, sporting events. Just remember that when you're missing us and frustrated that we're not there, know that we are frustrated missing you as well. There will be a strain on relationships, on being a parent, and on friendships. I pray that all of you and your family can persevere through the trials and tribulations that await. But through love, understanding, and patience, we can all get through this. Okay, that's hopefully as sentimental as I get. I don't want to cry up here in front of you. So next, we thank those that had faith in us to hire individuals before you into such a highly regarded field. Oddly enough, as an unsworn employee of the Burns Police Department, I've had the pleasure of sitting on these hiring boards. In those interviews, I was looking for certain personality traits and certain values. I understand that you may have been given a list of questions, but the answers that you were looking to hear from the applicants were personal. Something about the individual or individuals you took part in hiring up here is reflected in some sort in what you believe a police officer or sheriff's deputy should possess, and you see something in yourself in them. So a quick story about me. I know many people that I have the pleasure of walking with today have dreamed their entire lives about being an officer or deputy, and I came upon it by happenstance, by letting God direct me in the direction my life should go. I lied, I'm probably going to cry, so just bear with me. I personally would like to thank my chief, Steve McCartney, for having faith in me, being a mentor and a role model. It's a great honor to me that a career that you've held near and dear to your heart has shaped your life is something that you found me worthy of. Okay, 1 page down, 2 to go. As a class, we owe a huge amount of gratitude to Eamon O'Brien. While there are many phenomenal coordinators here at DPSST, many of which still had great influence on our journey, we are very grateful that we had Eamon. There are many personalities within this class, some within the same person, from many walks of life. Eamon was a perfect coordinator to direct us as needed and give help to every single one of us to grow to become the people that stand before you today. Your knowledge, compassion for this career, your horrible dad jokes, and dedication to this class, as well as BP450 or your other family as we've called it, have made sure that we have the best chance at making it in this career. But above all else, we won't make it weird. Before we part, Eamon, I want to share a final dad joke with you, as they're your favorite. This wasn't covered in Intro to the Justice System, but should be implemented into the curriculum. So what's the difference between regular court and Supreme Court? Supreme Court comes with onions and sour cream. So, yeah, it's a horrible one.
I'm using it.
So to the staff here at DPSST, all of the staff, I would love to stand here and list every single staff member that instructed our class or assisted in our training, but Eamon would not give me the staff directory to read that off one by one. And I also am sure that everybody wants to get here at a reasonable time and celebrate with your loved ones. I wish that every staff member here could have the opportunity to implement all of the training they wish they could. The Academy would easily take twice as long as it already does. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you for not making that our class. The passion in each and every instructor here is not lost on us, regardless if it was pushing us harder, taking a moment class to explain in further detail any minute facet we wanted more clarification on, or having discussions with us individually during breaks in class when a certain topic piqued our interest. Every single staff member here put forth their best effort to pass along all of the knowledge that they could. Not only did you do your best to get us prepared as possible for this career that lies ahead of us, but you helped shape all of us to be the best people that we can. I do want to go a little bit more in depth with my gratitude to the role players out at Scenario Village. Your efforts have been monumental in our training. There were times where your acting made me personally laugh, made me mad, and made me cry. It was phenomenal, their ability to control the situation. Again, I'm going to make this speech about myself. I want to thank my classmates for walking this path with me. Though we come from various backgrounds, we are all bonded through this experience. Looking back at the last 16 weeks of training, while we've learned a lot from the instructor, we've also learned a lot from each other. We've grown from a random group of strangers standing in the entryway to the dorms, receiving our uniforms, our eye protection, our blue handles, and other various gear, to sitting in a classroom with the awkward introductions and giving the slightest amount of vulnerability to each other, to fighting with each other at defensive tactics, sweating at each other. Sorry about that, Bose. You were a good person to work with, and I appreciate all your effort in dealing with me being drenched in sweat. But from there, we gradually shifted into friendships, pushing each other in class, teaching each other, learning from each other, and working together out at scenarios, beating the tar out of each other at use of force, and taking it a little too far on weapons retention. I look forward to the day down the road when we bump into each other again, whether it be a conference, a lateral, or you catch me speeding through your jurisdiction. I wish all of you a long and happy career, but more so a long and happy life. I ask you take care of yourself, your family, your coworkers. If you ever fall in hard times, you guys can call me. If I don't answer immediately, text me and I'll call you back. I personally care about each and every one of you, and I will answer that call. Before leaving here today, I want to share a quote, because that's what you do when you speak at a graduation, and I've done the best to model my life after and set realistic goals for myself based on this quote, and I hope it can serve you as well. Ralph Waldo Emerson posed a question: what is success? To laugh often and much, to win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to earn the appreciation of honest critics and endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate the beauty, to find the best in others, to leave the world a bit better, whether by a child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition. To know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived, this is to have succeeded. Again, thank you everyone for being here, and hopefully we can wrap this up so we can go enjoy time with our family.
Thank you, Officer Boudreau. For the graduates, this is the part of the ceremony that you've been looking forward to. The presentation of your certificates marks the conclusion of your training and the highlight of today's graduation. It signals the end to one phase of your career and the beginning of another. At this time, I would like to ask Chief Flowers and Coordinator O'Brien to assist with handing out the certificates. Audience, please feel free to come forward and take photos of the deputies and officers receiving their certificates. The names will be read in alphabetical order so that you may come up whenever it gets close. Will the members of Class 446 please rise and come forward when your name is called?
Attention.
Officer Silas Anderson, Eugene Police Department. Officer Stephen Arnst, Philomath Police Department. Officer Dante Avila, the Dalles Police Department. Officer Tyler Berg, Eugene Police Department. Officer Daniel Bethurum, Salem Police Department. Officer William Brian Askey, the Dalles Police Department. Officer Emerson Boudreau, Burns Police Department.
I gotta figure out. Hey, come here. Back up. Back up. Oops.
Deputy Seven Converse, Coos County Sheriff's Office. Officer Joshua Ebert, Salem Police Department. Officer Mariah Edgecombe, Portland Police Bureau.
Everyone, take seats. Row 2, attention.
Deputy Jennifer Gillis, Clackamas County Sheriff's Office. Officer Kyle Grahn, Portland Police Bureau. Deputy Michael Guggenmos, Lynn County Sheriff's Office. Officer Parker Hansen, Salem Police Department. Deputy Matthew Hagerberg, Lincoln County Sheriff's Office. Deputy James Herbert, Multnomah County Sheriff's Office. Officer Alex Matthews, Almsville Police Department. Officer Tiffany Maeda, Portland Police Bureau. Officer Samuel Meyer, Phoenix Police Department. Officer Kyle Mongeau, Portland Police Bureau.
Row 2, take seats.
Row 3, attention.
Officer Sean Moran, Salem Police Department. Deputy Oliver Persons, Lynn County Sheriff's Office. Officer Dennis Prasad, Gresham Police Department. Officer Robert Reynolds, Burns Police Department. Officer Tobin Riddle, Salem Police Department. Officer Jonathan Robertson, Bend Police Department. Officer Mason Ross, Kaiser Police Department. Deputy Jonathan Rowden, Coos County Sheriff's Office. Officer Madison Stafford, Portland Police Bureau. Officer Bryce Shelton, Coos Bay Police Department.
Row 3, take seats. Row 4, attention.
Officer Caden Tallman, Hillsborough Police Department. Officer Miguel Valladolid, Portland Police Bureau. Officer Cannon Vose, Portland Police Bureau. Officer Perry Washington, Eugene Police Department. Officer John Yu, Eugene Police Department. Officer Hunter Zivney, Portland Police Bureau. Congratulations, Basic Police Class 446.
Well, Class 446, well done. This is only the very beginning, but it's been a good beginning for all of you. This is a noble and honorable profession, and do not ever let anyone tell you otherwise. However, as you've heard, this profession will also be difficult and stressful. At some point, you will wonder whether or not you're making a difference, having seen the same things over and over again. Know that you are, even when you can't clearly see it. If nothing else, you can help one person in a small way each shift. You may never find out the impact you had on someone, but that doesn't mean you have not had an impact, not accomplished something good, or left a lasting impression. Remember your reasons for starting and the good you hope to accomplish. Have faith in the mission that is the law enforcement profession. Keep yourselves, your partners, and your communities safe from harm, and never, ever neglect your family. So BP446, fight the good fight, finish the race, keep the faith. Officer Robertson, would you please prepare the class for the oath of office?
Class, attend. Hoot!
Will the members of Basic Police Class 446 please raise your right hand and repeat after me? I swear or affirm as a criminal justice officer. That my fundamental duty is to serve mankind. To safeguard lives and property. To protect all persons against deception. The weak against oppression or intimidation. The peaceful against violence or disorder. And to respect the constitutional rights of all people. To liberty, equality, and justice. All right, please join me in congratulating once again the graduates of Class 446. So for those in the audience, we invite you to join us for a reception in the lobby to honor the graduates. We do ask that you please remain seated until the graduates have been dismissed. On behalf of DPSST, our director, Phil Castle, and on behalf of all the DPSST staff, we wish each graduate health, happiness, and success in the future. Officer Robertson, would you please dismiss the class?
Class,